This may sound dumb and boring, but I guarantee it works. And how can I guarantee that? Well, I've made over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K. And this is something that I'm actively doing. So it works if you work it. So you might want to do it. One of the main problems people have is traffic. They can't get enough eyeballs on them to convert a percentage of those eyeballs into sales. And it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break this down. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you'll probably just keep on wasting your time doing a bunch of pointless stuff and wondering why that is not equating to you growing your business online. And I'm sure you're going to have a swell time with that. But look, I have a simple equation on how to get to the money. Because first you got to understand how you can even create more revenue for yourself. And it's this. It's solution plus traffic times conversions. Times conversion equals the money. Solution plus traffic times conversion equals the money. So starting off with the solution, this is actually what people are buying. People are actually buying the solution. A lot of people, they have this messed up and they think that people are buying a product. No, people, they're not buying an ebook. People, they're not buying a course. People, they're not buying a membership. People, they're not buying whatever your vehicle of your solution is. People are buying solutions. The only thing that people spend money on is something that solves a problem in their life. And what solves problems? It's a solution. Now, traffic. There's no better way to generate traffic in today's time outside of content. Look, you don't want to be a content creator. Most of these content creators are just running around making content for Lord knows why, just to try to get a bunch of views and trying to go viral, when you need to be an entrepreneur first and a content creator second, or what I like to call a contentpreneur. What you want to do is create content that is going to drive traffic to your actual business. That's how we actually grow, and that's why you don't have to have that many followers or subscribers or whatever to build a 6 and 7 figure business online. You need to get traffic of the right people and the right eyeballs on you. And then conversion is simply just a percentage of the traffic that we convert into actual sales, right? But like I said, the number one problem that most people have is getting those eyeballs on them. And like I said, content drives traffic that is going to convert to those actual sales. But the problem that most people are doing with their content, that's why I said that this may be a little bit boring to you, is that they are trying to be extremely too creative with their content. And I know that this may not make any sense, but to get some eyeballs on you, you don't have to be the most creative person. You can do what I call idea hack, right? And when you idea hack, you're finding something that has already worked in the marketplace, and you're just going to use that because it has a proof of concept that it's already worked, so it will probably work for you. What you don't want to do out here is reinvent the wheel, and that is what most entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs are doing, and that is why they're failing and they can't figure out why stuff can't work, because they're trying to be the first person to do something. If you just look and study success and just look at successful people, they don't reinvent the wheel. Mark Zuckerberg with Facebook or Meta, whatever you want to call it, he's never reinvented the wheel. Facebook, he basically got that idea from the Wozniak twins. Instagram, he just bought Instagram. Then he added features from Instagram that was on Snapchat. Snapchat had the stuff where stuff would disappear. Just added that on Instagram. Haven't heard of Snapchat since. The one time that he came up with an original idea that had not existed already and had a proof of concept of working, he failed miserably at it. You remember the meta world? Nobody's really talking about the meta world right now, but what he's probably gonna do is let some video company do it, or some company that does stuff like that, like Sony or something. He's probably gonna let them do it, see that it has a proof of concept to work, and then he'll see the stuff that works for them and he'll bring it back over to Facebook. That's probably when he will actually figure out the whole meta world or metaverse stuff, right? Jeff Bezos with Amazon. right? Jeff Bezos, he's somebody that I really, really study, but he did not reinvent the wheel with Amazon. All that Jeff Bezos did for Amazon is that he studied a guy named Sam Walton. And if you don't know who Sam Walton, he made Walmart. All that Amazon is Walmart online. So when we go and we idea hack, what we want to do is that we want to copy, but we don't want to steal. You want to copy, not steal. Look, here's the thing about this. There's nothing wrong with being a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat. And when you idea hack, you're finding stuff that has already worked in the marketplace, whether it be within your niche or outside of your niche, and you're looking for that as inspiration. So you're going to copy the framework of the idea, but you're not going to steal the actual content. You're going to then use your own creativity to make your own individual unique content to you, but you got the idea and the inspiration from seeing something that already worked. And the problem where most entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs are messing up at, like I said, is that they're trying to be entirely too creative instead of just modeling something that has already worked, getting inspiration from something that has already worked, and then adding your own individual creativity to it. That's the fastest way that you can get some eyeballs on you on your organic content, to get those eyeballs and then convert those eyeballs into actual sales once you present a solution to them. So, look, what I mean by this is this. You want to find people within your niche, for one. And when you look for people within your actual niche, this can be a little dangerous. So like I said, you don't want to steal because you don't want to be a carbon copy of somebody else within your niche, right? But like I said, you can get inspiration from people. And the reason why I say it's dangerous to idea hack within your actual niche is because a lot of people, when they first start this out, they're just blatantly stealing, right? And when you just take something word for word, or you copy someone else's idea as far as topic or title or thumbnail, you can remind somebody else of the originator. So the way that I like to use this is Kobe Bryant, right? My favorite basketball player of all time is Kobe Bryant, right? Kobe, he got so much inspiration from Michael Jordan that he basically copied Michael Jordan to a T. But even though I consider Kobe Bryant the greatest basketball player of all time, the consensus doesn't. Why? Because no matter what Kobe did, he reminded everybody of the originator because he copied Michael Jordan to a T. So you even have sports analysts and all these talking heads on TV shows and ESPN and whatnot. They will all agree in unison that Kobe Bryant is the closest thing to Michael Jordan that they have ever seen in their life. But then on the ranking of all time, they'll put him like number 5 or number 8, or I've even heard some people say some stupid stuff like number 12, right? But in that same breath, they'll say he's the closest thing to number 1 as they've ever seen in their life. So I'm like, logically speaking, if he's the closest thing to number 1, then he should be 1B, or at minimum number 2, because what else is closer to number 2 than 1? But like I said, he copied MJ to a T, that no matter what he did, he just reminds everybody of the originator. Therefore, he gets down in the rankings. So what a lot of people do is that they'll find some type of entrepreneur, some type of creator that they're inspired by, and then they'll just copy that person. But to everybody that's familiar to that person, all that you are going to do is help build that person's brand, because you are just going to remind everybody of the originator. So that's where this can be a little dangerous when you find inspiration to idea hack within your niche. But you can get ideas, you can get inspiration, and you can see what is working for other people, and you can make similar content. Again, like I said, do not steal their content. We're just getting inspiration on topics and ideas and titles and thumbnails. A lot of times when I do this stuff, I don't even watch the people's videos, because I don't even want my subconscious to get an idea of something that they said to whereas I may sound like them. And I may sound like a watered down version of them. I want my stuff to be a unique Aston CEO video. That's where my creativity comes in. But the great place where I like to idea hack is outside of my actual niche, right? So I'll find people that are outside of my niche and I'll see stuff that worked for them and I'll get inspiration for that. And then I bring it back into my actual niche and it works, because stuff that tends to work for one person, it typically tends to work over here for another person. So even this video that I'm making right here, I'll use this video as an example. I got inspiration from this video from somebody that makes content about how to grow a YouTube channel. So their title of the video was something like, "This is boring, but you'll get 1,000 subscribers," right? So that's technically outside of my niche, because I'm in the entrepreneur business, make money online, even though I hate that term and a lot of those people in that make money online space. But the stuff that I talk about, entrepreneurship, building your business online, it fits into that make money online niche, right? So that's technically not in my niche. But what is somebody that wants to grow their business online? What do they need? They need to grow on social media, or they need to grow a YouTube channel in order to generate some traffic for their actual business. So I was like, okay, this is a great idea. This guy's talking about how you can get 1,000 subscribers fast. So what I'm going to do is talk about how you can get 1,000 customers fast through your actual content. Right? So I got the idea, I got the inspiration for this video that I'm creating right now off of something that is a little outside of my actual niche, and I just brought it back into my niche. I got inspiration from some woodworking channel last month. Like, I came across this guy. I have no interest in anything to do with crafting wood. Pause. But I got some inspiration from this guy. I'm like, yo, he's doing all this woodworking stuff. Let me see if it'll work over here for the entrepreneur content that I've made and those videos that perform well for me on my channel. So an example on how you can do it regardless of what your niche is, like I said, I got this video from somebody that said, "This is boring, but you'll get 1,000 subscribers fast," right? This was the inspiration of my video that I got from somebody else, right? I have this saying how you can get 1,000 customers, right? If you're in the health niche, you could say, "This is boring, but you will lose 10 pounds in 10 days." You see where I'm going with this? If you are in the tech industry and you help people get jobs in tech, you could say, "This is boring, but you'll get a tech job fast," right? Or, "This is boring, but you'll get 10 tech interviews fast." You could be in the relationship niche, right? You could help people in their romantic life. You could have, "This is boring, but you'll get 10 dates fast." See, you can get inspiration from what is working for other people, and you can bring that over to your niche and then use your creativity to make your own video for your actual audience. Now, you don't have to do this to every video. I do not do this on every video, but I'm just telling you, this is the fastest way that you can get seen on the internet, is by not reinventing the wheel and just finding something that has worked for somebody else and then making that same thing your own, because it has already been proven to work, so it probably will work again. Because I know there's always going to be those people like, "Well, I'm just too creative to do that. I have so many ideas." Still do your own ideas on top of that. I'm just saying to add this element to your content creation. And this actually unlocks a whole new level of creativity to it, because you're like, oh, how can I wrap around, or how can I talk about, or how can I present what it is that I do to this topic? It's kind of just like when people are freestyling. I don't know, when I was a kid, we used to sit and we would freestyle on the back of the bus. And it's like some people would throw out words. Here's a word. And then we would have to fit in the word to the flow that we're having right now. And just unlocks a whole new level of creativity when you basically play the game. And I like to gamify it. It actually turns into fun for me. But here's the thing, when you use this strategy, your content, it has to deliver extreme value. I have a rule of thumb with all of my content. I don't create content that I know that I could not sell. What I mean by that is I know that every single piece of content that I create, I know that every single video that I create, I could charge for the information in that. So all of my content has extreme value because we have to present value to our audience once we get those eyeballs on them to get that conversion of that percentage of people that are going to view that video to turn into customers for us or to turn into clients for us, right? Because all it is about taking people from their current situation to their desired situation right here where they want to be. And in our content, we have to add that value to them to show them that we have that solution, to show them that we have that vehicle to get them to where they actually want to be. But I'm telling you, once you do this and you lock in on adding this value or creating this content for your avatar is basically your audience. But most people, they're trying to talk to everybody. You need to build an avatar profile, which is one customer profile. And this is the only person that you're speaking to. And you'll be shocked to find out how many people are out there in the internet world that fit your one avatar profile. But you have to know who it is that you're speaking to when you create this content, because you're going to create the content for them. And now the algorithm is going to start to categorize your content. And then they're going to use their organic traffic sources to put you in front of more people that fits your avatar's profile. You do that, you get numbers coming in online, your business, like all them that you see on the screen right now. So if you're ready to make more working less online from stuff that you already know, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join the It's Crowded at the Top community. For weekly coaching from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join right now. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description to tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But I'm telling you, this stuff is simple, and this right here, if you just add this strategy of idea hacking and getting inspiration from others within your niche, but most importantly, outside of your niche, and bring that back into your niche, your audience, they're going to be wowed, and you're going to have a proof of concept and have some confidence that your content is actually going to get those eyeballs on them, because you already have a proof of concept that a similar style or similar topic or similar titled video has already got some eyeballs and traction, but you're just bringing it back to your audience. And once you get those eyeballs, now all that you have to do is add that value, and you will convert a percentage of those eyeballs to sales. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community. And I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. Now that you have this additional strategy to get some more traffic on you, go ahead and check out this video right here for the only types of content to make once you get that traffic. And it's only 5, because you don't want to get eyeballs on you and then present some crap to them. All right, it's Crowded at the Top.